Hi everyone, Schoolhouse Intuitive Tarot. I'm here to do a Libra reading. This is for anything that needs to come up, any placement of Libra. And we're going to use some tarot cards, oracle cards, and get some general themes. What do we have here, Libra? Transition. This is about nurturing change. I just heard the name Wagner. Card 26 there. That's an 8. Possibilities here. Balance. Trying to get that balance, trying to get to this nice calm water the way it depicts in the card here. You have, I heard resolution isn't far, so some of you may be wondering about that. Welcome the tides of change. So you have transition and transformation. I mean, this is really taking steps in a new direction for sure. And then you have courage. Yeah, it does take courage to do that. Becoming a force of nature. So let's see what else we have. I think we're going to go right into, well, we'll do this deck here. So the first deck that I used was the Ocean Spirit Oracle, and this is the Sea and Salt Energy Oracle right here. Instead of always typing them out, I will just mention them sometimes. I heard Grimace. I don't know if some of you were fans of Grimace when you were a kid, or your kids were. Grimace, the character there from the famous chain restaurant. Okay. Sailor's Knot. Entanglement. Energetic cords, ties, and binds. Bonds. Could be binds. You have Whale. Record keeping. This is about your voice mattering. Speaking your truth. Get it all down if you need to. Get it all out. Having a time to, a way to express yourself is important. And then overseeing all of this, we have, funny enough, the crowning card here is Seagull, and it says, look at the bigger picture, bird's eye view. I just said it before I even looked, overseeing all of this, So let's slide these down a little bit. And I think we'll use the, I have the Light Seers Tarot out. We can go ahead and use that. Let's see, I also have, let's use this one, I guess. Yeah, it seems good. So I'm glad some of you are liking this new setup. I appreciate it because winters are long, so I can't be outside all the time, but not that it's winter yet. And I see a card flipped over, and I have not actually, it really should not be. So we have the Five of Cups. Yeah, so there's something here about, there could actually be just a little bit of a, well, maybe it's more than a little bit, but it could be some grief that kind of resurfaces or that pops up. So this is a timeless reading. So welcoming the tides of change here. And I'm getting something about coral. I don't know if that's a name or if it's, you like coral or the color coral, but there is something there. It could be a name that sounds like coral. Coraline, Corey. All right, let's see what else we have. The latest episode. This is what I'm hearing right now. The latest episode. Time for change. Yeah, okay. Which I feel like, I feel a lot of you know that. Oh, okay. I just had the sensation of digging my feet into like sand. So I feel like some of you really are like kind of digging into this new level of healing or emotional stuff. I feel as though you're kind of going a little deeper than maybe you have, or that could also be the advice from spirit. But the other thing I'm getting, Libra, is that sort of cool feeling when something's really warm on the surface, and then you allow yourself to kind of dig in and get grounded, and how things can kind of literally and metaphorically kind of cool down as a result of that. So there is something about digging your feet into the sand, and you'll never know what you'll uncover. And that can actually be a good thing, although scary as well. Now, the other message with this is, there's something also, okay, so one moment, I have to listen to this. So some of you actually might literally be at the beach, or you just were, or you're wanting to go before summer's up officially. But I encourage you to do that. Make the plans. Four of Cups. so far what you've been served hasn't quite been to your liking. So that is why we need to, get some change going here, it looks like. Aren't we always changing though? And then you have the 3. So you have 5, 4, 3. So I get some sort of, collaboration here, but it's something's being sort of broken down for you to see it more clearly. So I encourage you again, like write things out, because that can help you see patterns maybe that you wouldn't normally see. If you're not a writer, maybe draw things out or paint or whatever it is, or there's just something, doing something visual with it. Okay. It could help. And then you have the Ace of Cups. Okay. Now what's missing is that 2. Okay. So I don't see that duality, that partnership, that, I kind of feel it's definitely like having to do things on your own. Maybe that's what's going on, not wanting to have to do things on your own. But there is something here tied into finances that I'm getting right away. It could also involve a vehicle. Now, the Ace of Cups, that's an opportunity, something that you will love, something that really speaks to your heart. It could be a message as well for some of you, even though we don't have a page here, it doesn't matter. There's something here about leave it. Leave something where it just leave it. So that maybe you feel like if dust has settled, you're just happy that that's happened. You're leaving something. And then you have, yeah, okay. And then we have the Tower. So what's interesting is I get sort of this like countdown to a tower, but then it's going to bring this happiness. So that was kind of like in the missing slot. I was kind of, I was intuitively guided to leave that space open. And the reason we're leaving that space open is we're kind of opening ourselves up to, if things need to crash down for that Ace of Cups to happen, then so be it. It may involve, this sailor's knot, cutting energetic cords, ties. The transformation here, you may actually, this could be having to do with a long-standing dream, along with a long-held dream. The voice matters. Some of you may be feeling as though you haven't been able to speak your truth. Maybe you're missing being able to actually speak up and make a difference. Maybe you're feeling as though things aren't changing. And it's sort of sometimes these transition periods, it's like, oh, ho hum, here we go again, another tower, another change. But it is all for our spiritual evolution and growth and advancement. The Tower is certainly linked to that transformation here. All right. So it could be a very active period coming up. I am filming this in September, and we are, heading into and already started this like crazy planetary time. If you haven't looked it up already, I do encourage you to look into, maybe some of your favorite astrologers, and just to hear more about what's going on planetarily. There was a lady, it's like Lady Ducheva. Let me just look that up really quickly. She's really great. I subscribe to her channel. I don't know her or anything like that, but she does really great job with the astrology part. It's Lady Doncheva, and it's, or Lada, sorry, Lada Doncheva. So it's Lada, and then it's her last name, or the last name of the channel is Dun, like Nancy, Cheva. And she puts out a lot of readings. She's got a great channel there. But she goes into like September's lineup, Pluto's transition here, the retrograde. She's going into the supermoon. She goes into this whole time period of like, from September 18th, that supermoon, to all the way to like, I think it's around November 20th or so, and just how that's going to affect us. And especially if you do have Libra placements, I did know that some signs that are going to be most impacted in this time period could be Aries, Capricorn, Cancer, and Libra. All right. So, yeah, it's just something to check out and think about. She puts it in very practical terms. All right. So you have Page of Wands here. And there is this message of inspiration. I think that's going to come along with the Tower, is then you're going to be free to move. Okay, so some of you are in fact going to be free to move. All right, free to move, free to advance. I'm getting somebody feeling a little dizzy, lightheaded. I'm almost getting sort of a vertigo feeling. That can happen when it can affect your vision. There could be something affecting your vision or your balance even. At this time, and it could be metaphorical, it could be physical. I encourage you obviously to get things checked out with a medical professional if needed. Let's see what else we have here. Things are going to be, like going steady, or you're looking for something to be a little more steady. A little study here. There's something about, they're bringing me now to this, become a force of nature. Okay, so having that courage to step out, step up, you know. There's some stepping stones here. Okay, whoa, whoa, whoa. So many cards. All right, so we're only taking the 3 that are on the table. And this is the Light Seers Tarot, if I didn't say that. So you have the King of Wands, the Hermit, and Temperance. Okay, these came out in reverse, the King of Wands and Temperance. Okay, so we have fire sign energy, we have Virgo, and we have this lovely Temperance angel here. And that's Sag energy. So, interesting. There's something about like a reversal here that not wanting to go back, but I need more info. I need a little more information on that because I have something about. No, I'm not. I need to get a little more. There's a sort of a. I'm hearing something about a window of opportunity, and then I'm getting guilt with it. So I'm not sure what that can mean. Now the Hermit, you know, that is sort of like seeing yourself as the wise one, seeing the wisdom within you, going inside spiritually. The King of Wands is a very, you know, a fierce leader, not in a bad way, but maybe it's like you're not. There's something here about almost like not going within, or there could be some sort of resistance. Oh, I know who to ask. Let's do the Ask Yourself Tarot. Get a little clarity on that. Oh, all right. Well, right away we have the Queen of Pentacles and the Seven of Pentacles. So what situation in your life do you hold on, do you hold value to? So like, you know, things that are of value. So I think that's really the question is, yeah, what to hold on to and what to let go of. So like what painful situation in your life are you focusing on? And like what positive aspects aren't you seeing? Because this can be about not seeing a way forward. Are you not seeing it? Give yourself that time to reflect and really review if something is worth it. And actually that then brings us right to the Seven of Pentacles. This is a great time period for you to actually get clear and set into motion only after you feel ready though. It's like the advice is not to slip back into hermit mode, which some of you may be tempted to do. So this is about what situation in your life are you ready to invest your time, energy, and money into? And whatever that is, whatever you're figuring that out, that's the direction to move into and to not delay it. Now we have a lot of Taurus energy here as well. We have with Pentacles in general, you're going to have Capricorn and Virgo as well. Okay, and we have a lot. So we have a lot of Virgo and we have a lot of Taurus here with this whole reading actually. Oh, if you're interested in your other signs, because you asked for it, I have started a second channel. It's called Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages. There I will do collective all signs readings. The world. I will do collective all signs readings there Saturday mornings. And I'll still do your Sunday morning reading here, Libra, as well as post Tuesdays and Thursday afternoons for you, Eastern Standard Time in the US. And then over on the other channel, I'll do, you know, maybe some shorts, but then I'll just be uploading videos probably twice a week, once for all signs collective where I'll pull cards for at the end for each sign. And then also, so you can check all your placements because we're more than our sun sign, right? And some of you are here because it's your moon sign or whatever. So I did want to open that up. And then I will be doing like longer readings like this for each individual sign, as many as I can do. So it'll be at least once a week for that and twice a week overall for that channel so far to start. So please feel free to subscribe. I'd appreciate it. So the World card here, this is exactly what I was hoping for, looking for. And the reason I say that is because that is getting you at completing that cycle. You're actually, once this one thing, and I keep getting that, it's this one little thing could be holding you back. You know what that is, or maybe you don't, but that's why we need to get clear. Is it your intentions aren't clear? Is it because you need to get busy creating a schedule? I get this heavy sort of need to organize energy coming in for you this sort of time period here in September, okay? This sort of first 3 weeks of September, it's like a real emphasis on getting focused. Some of you need to be getting more physical, or you need to be paying more attention to your physical health, but that's why I'm getting heavy pentacle energy. And it makes sense because we're in Virgo season, and that is in fact earth sign energy. But then when we have this World card here, I almost get something about like you need to diagram things out. So some of you may be very visual, but not necessarily a writer. come up with some sort of visual for yourself or diagram, or even if it's, maybe some of you do the vision board thing, that sort of thing. Just something where you're like mapping it out. Okay, you want to map it out so you're clear on where you're going. And one reason that's going to be particularly important in the next couple of months is our ability to manifest with these planetary changes. I just got chills because it's so intense. I'm already feeling, I don't know if some of you are already feeling it, having a hard time sleeping, feeling unsettled, not knowing exactly what it is. Get grounded, stay balanced, and get focused. Have 3 calendars if you need to, but one for what you need to do, one for what's coming up, and one for fun times, things that you need to get grounded, have fun. Have different calendars for different things if you need to, or have a giant one where everything can be in one place, and just get organized and really tapping into that sort of Virgo vibe, because getting organized, staying grounded, staying in our routines, and coming up with healthy routines for the next couple months, especially, is I'm going to say it's very crucial to our manifestations that we're actually not trying, but that we're bringing in. Okay. So that saying, I say it probably almost in every reading, and it's thoughts become things. What you think about, you bring about. So make sure you're really getting things down and writing on paper visually, so that you're really just making things more tangible. We're going to have a series of supermoons here as well, and they're all going to be very powerful. The September 18th, 17th, 18th, depending, is that powerful supermoon that it's going to be intense, and we are one of the signs, Libra, who is going to feel it a lot. We're approaching our own season, Libra season, and there's this, it's like you are ready for bigger things, and you feel it. You've done so much towards your growth and your alignment and your evolution, and now it's like you're ready for that advancement. So we need to put it into action, kind of thing. A perfect example, not to like promote the other channel, but the perfect example is I was very fearful of going live on video, or even starting another channel, because I'm enjoying this channel, and I want this channel to continue to grow, and I love what we do here, this community, and it's a very positive experience for me too. So I want you to know that, and I thank you for being part of my journey, my healing journey, my spiritual growth. But I did want to connect with you for other signs as well, but I didn't want to do it at the detriment of this channel. So one day I decided I'm just going to go live. It was like a couple of weeks ago on a Friday night. Again, it was actually during another, like right before we had that Aquarius supermoon, very powerful. So I was like, I'm just going to go for it, and I went to try it out, and that's why there were some technical difficulties with the view of the camera. But anyway, I went to try it out, and I ended up staying on for 2.5 hours. Absolutely loved it. So I thank the members who were there, and those of you who were there and who gave back. I appreciate you so much. And it was a lot of fun to like get to know you a little bit. But I was really scared to do that. I mean, I was legitimately like, I could not imagine myself doing it. But then I got this little burst of energy. This little page of wands came in, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to go. I'm going to jump. I'm going to go for it. And so I did welcome the tides of change, and I had the courage here with this become a force of nature. So, I kind of just let go of that fear here. So that entanglement, that sailor's knot that we're seeing here, that's how my stomach felt, like in a knot here. And I just sort of let it go. And then I realized that even though it wasn't perfect with this whale here, your voice matters. My voice matters. Your voice matters. And I wanted to hear more from you. And I wanted us to connect in a deeper way. And so I will be doing more lives. Okay. I will announce it next time, but I won't always, because sometimes it is going to be on a whim. It's going to be like, I'm feeling the energy and I just need to connect with some of you who are meant to be there at that time. So it is helpful to have your notification bells on just for that. But anyway, in the other channel, that's why I was like, I'm just going to start it. And I just started it. And I didn't have a plan yet. Now I do have a plan for it, and I've mapped it all out. But I was feeling very unsettled because I didn't have a plan. And so that's why I urge you and encourage you, if there's something you want, take a step. And sometimes, they say, like, we build the plane as we're flying, right? We used to say that in special education all the time. It was like we always had to be what they call, shooting from the hip or whatever. And just like, I don't like that expression. Let's change that. So we always had to be just sort of pivoting and going with the flow, like, so that's kind of the energy. But it's like, the big planning, you know, sometimes that has to come after, because you just never knew what was going to hit you in a day. You know, you're always kind of feeling like you're putting out fires as a special ed administrator. It's like you're going from here to there, and oh, there goes your day. Your plan for the day isn't there, but you've got a lot of meaningful stuff done. So I feel like if it's meaningful work to you, no matter what it's going to be, if it's a channel, or if it's creating your own tarot deck, or if it's, you know, working with youth again, or for the first time, or booking books, bookkeeping, travel agent type stuff. I'm getting a lot of different, I'm getting on media, something to do with media, mostly getting something to do with foreign affairs. So some of you, I'm getting just a lot of like, I'm hearing advancement and stuff. And I just feel like you want to bring in more opportunities. And so you're ready and willing to take that leap. And you may not know exactly where you're heading, but the fact that you're trying is going to help build momentum. It's going to help you get ideas as you go. You're going to iron things out as you go. Like maybe, you know, I realize now that, hey, you know what, if I'm going to be doing this, I actually need to invest in a real camera, not just my iPhone. So I have one on the way. So wish me luck with that, right? That'll be an experiment for all of us. But the thing is things that I've been fearful of. I'm just doing it, and I'm like, I'll figure it out later. I have no idea how to use a proper camera. I just know about phones, but the point is that I have confidence that I'll learn. I'll have confidence that I'll get there, and that if I'm really in a jam, I will find resources. I will find support, even if I have to go contact, you know, the store I bought it from, or whatever. So, you know, there's like resources. Once you get started, you'll figure out what it is you need and how you really, the direction you really want things to go. And so I encourage you to just get started. Just do it, you know. Obviously, it's something, I'm saying just do it if it's something that you've been thinking about and longing for and wanting to do. Take the vacation, go on that date, you know, go to that new restaurant, go to, maybe you have like a downtown area where you live and you haven't been there since before COVID even. Go, you know, like bring a friend, or meet up with that person you haven't talked to in years. Make the phone call. Just take action towards something you love for your own happiness, because you deserve it, and you have the ability and the authority to make wonderful things happen. And this is because you are a co-creator with the universe. You are partnering with the highest power available, the great divine, and that is your ultimate resource, your connection with the divine, your connection with spirit. So I really do hope that through setting an example too, through this channel, and, you know, having the courage for myself to overcome fears right before your very eyes and ears, I hope that's an inspiration to you. That's the whole point of this channel, really. So is to help be an inspiration as you're on your journey, and in turn, you know, it's reciprocated energy here. You're helping me, and because you're so supportive and kind to me, I feel like I can take risks. So I do hope that you are in an environment where you feel you can take risks. And you know what? And if you can't count on those around you, you can at least count on yourself and your creator. Okay. So that is the big message there. All right. Let me see what else. There's some hurdles and obstacles that have no doubt been thrown in the way there, but they've come out. They're out. They're they're being, I'm getting even like some of you are just like throwing stuff away. I'm hearing they're being disposed of. Like, so things that have been in your way or even clogging up your space or your mind space, you're letting go of. You're cutting that energetic tie there with it. And it's like remembering too, it's easy to get bogged down by details. We do want to make like the seagull here and get that higher perspective, get that bigger picture. Okay. So why is it that you want to do something, you know, and really sort of, and how do you see yourself getting there? As I've talked about before, SMART goals might be something good. You can look that up, SMART goals. Usually the definition, the acronym SMART stands for goals need to be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and timely. So something along those lines. Okay. Sometimes they switch the words a little bit, but it's something that, you know, that's just going to help you again, sort of diagram it out. Like, this is, you know, what's the specific goal? How am I going to know I'm making success? Is it measurable? And then, you know, is it achievable? Is this something I can really do? And how do I know that? Because you have this set of skills, for example. And is it relevant? Well, it's relevant because I could, you know, I hope to make money, or I hope to connect more with people, or I hope to get more involved in my community, whatever it is for you. And then is it timely? Like, is it something that you can do within a set period of time? It's if we set goals and we have no timeline for it, they can sometimes get forgotten, lost, or we can just sort of be spinning around. All right. So that's why it's important to have those SMART goals. Okay. And that's something we used to do, you know, at the schools. You know, we'd have SMART goals for our professional development. And I've just continued doing that. I had SMART goals for this channel. I've had SMART goals for my Reiki business. Yeah. So, and for some of you, it's a business plan. You know, you can tie that right into your business plan. 6 of Cups. Yeah. Okay. So I am, for whatever reason, this reading, I'm talking a lot about, you know, special education and that profession, all that. And I feel like some of you either you're going to go into a profession that involves helping children or young adults, or you have come out of that, or you're in it and you want to leave it. But there's a connection there to working with kids. And there's also a connection to, maybe if it's not working with kids, it's something about, you know, like your kids and your family, or it's also about having like a childhood dream that then it keeps popping up now all of a sudden again, or maybe it has throughout your life, but like really you are never too late to go back. And I am talking to you. If you're in your 40s, 50s, 60s, whatever, it is never too late. Okay. So even if you don't want to fully go and get a college degree, there are other ways that you can achieve your college dream, or your childhood dream, without going to college. Okay. Just how can you get closer to that field? You know, thinking creatively. All right. All righty. Let's see. I'm getting Donna. And then I heard Hutchinson, something like that. All right. Let's get, I'd like to get you an angel message here. This is the Guardian Angel Tarot deck by Britta Bowman. I have a lot of her decks. A lot of the animal decks I use are hers. Beautiful. Look at the gilding on this. Oh, this was an Etsy deck as well. So Britta, Britta, Bowman, Baumann. Magnetism, Libra. By grounding yourself in the energy of love, you emit a magnetism that influences and enriches the world around you. Love and allow life to love you in return. It's that simple. Sometimes it is simple, right? It's like, again, like I said at the very beginning, especially during these very electric moments that we're going to be feeling, you may find, again, like technology stuff, electronic stuff, or you're getting shocked a lot, those sort of things. You're extra magnetic at this time, and so that's why it's really important to, again, mapping out what it is that you want to do, and taking a step in that direction, even if it's just doing a little research. You know, that's taking you in that direction, and it helps build momentum. I talk about this a lot here as far as law of attraction. Okay. It also, you know, again, the words, how you talk to yourself, what you say, even in your own mind, like those are all very important. You know, speak as if, right? Life force and decide. Yeah, so your intentions and actions are intricately woven into the tapestry of existence, influencing the energy of the world around you. Allow your soul to guide you and align your intentions with your true essence. Yeah. If you're interested in a money career reading, I did just post one. And I just had 2828. So 2828 could mean something to you, or the number 11 in general. And decide. You possess inherent wisdom and a deep connection to the flow of the universe. Listen to the quiet voice within you that guides you toward the right decisions. And the key word here, and actions. So there's again that focus on acting. It's kind of like a, what are you waiting for? You're only going to get so clear on something, right? Just like they say, there's no perfect time to have a baby. It's going to be a big, huge change no matter what, right? So whatever this is, again, with this Hermit in reverse and this King of Wands in reverse, I get this sort of like, almost like you're, after all this reflection or whatever, you still might not be clear on how to make this dream come true. And it's saying, act now. Like act, just, you've got, you know, make sure you're acting on on your dreams, on your goals, on your wishes, what it is that you know, hope to achieve. Just go for it, you know. It's like, I keep saying it, and I know it's easier said than done, right? But anything I've wanted, I've just gone through it. You know, you just have to take that first step, right? Just go ahead and take that first step. Let me get you some, I kind of want to get you I have this little deck here. It's a little pouch here, and it's just like little tiny message cards. And the thing is, I got it on Amazon like years ago, and it's such a cute little thing. I don't even know the name of it. We have good fortune comes with change, right? That's a little tiny message there. I love it. It's so tiny. And then this one says, don't do things to others that you don't want done to yourself. I feel like some of you are like, yeah, I wish other people would follow the golden rule, right? All right. So good fortune comes with change. And that does go right over here. It's that, you know, taking the steps you can. And again, I know some of you, you can't get out of the situation fully, you know, like if it's leaving a home or a relationship or something or a career, but you can take steps to put yourself on the way, right? Take your time. Be diligent and virtuous. All right. So some of you, it is, you've been taking your time, and there's nothing wrong with taking your time. I'm only saying do what you can. Like for example, one time I was in a living situation, I couldn't leave right away, but what I could do is I could declutter, I could organize, I could, you know, I could be still looking for the perfect place, or the perfect for me at the time, you know, and seeing what's out there, and then mentally preparing myself. And then when it was time, I was ready to move because I had already done all these other things to prepare myself mentally and my physical space and all that. All right. And then you have make your own choices based on your truth. And on the back, there's mutual attraction. I'm going to tell you what you want wants you. All right. And that has to do with that magnetism. All right. Let's see what else we got. I want to get you a numbers card. We're going to get other messages. Don't you worry, Libra. All right. 2222, sign of balance and harmony. Maintain balance with positivity. One of the signs I read for on Schoolhouse Intuitive Messages, that was actually, that was their number. I forget who that was. But anyway, there's that. 2222, love it. Great number. I feel like a lot of you may be seeing this number. You may be connecting with that number, and it's a synchronicity. It's a sign that, you know, that to keep positive, maintain your balance with positivity. And you've got that world card. So it's like this person's maintaining their balance with positivity despite the transition, the transformation, you know, and because they're keeping that higher perspective. They're realizing that, yes, it might be difficult temporarily, even if it has been a long time, it doesn't feel temporary. Situations can change at any given moment. We just never know, right? So that's why it's always beneficial to have a positive outlook as best we can. So for your angel, you have Raziel. This is Leo energy, card 8. It's connected to sun energy. And this is the angel of magic and mysteries. Like I said, you never know what could happen. You never know what's going on behind the veil, too. So mediumship, divine wisdom, illumination, dreams, visions, and dive deep. Certainly be writing down your dreams if you can, that's something you're willing to do, because you'll get some clarity there. So it says here you have many options, okay? Having many options. He says, I enhance your spiritual gifts, infuse your heart with inner knowing, and reveal the secrets of source. Some of you are really even thinking about maybe getting busy as far as learning something new, as far as, you know, spiritual growth, divination, that sort of thing. And this deck is the Intuit Angel Oracle. Lots of nice messages today. I love this reading. It feels like a really good energy during what could feel like a really crazy time. All right, let's get you an animal oracle card. This is a Power Animals card deck by Britta Bowman as well. See, pretty edges. Always has the best like holographic or glittery kind of edges. So we'll get some animals here. The information regarding membership as well as the other channel is in the description box. So click more. And then I may have also left a comment. A lot of the times I'll pin a comment too. So hope to see you there. All right, Dolphin. So find wisdom in moments of fun and laughter. Take time out to have fun and just go with the flow. Beautiful card. So happy. Yep. Yep, swimming through this change. And I've been pulling a lot of water cards lately. Let's get you a crystal card. Oh, yes. I would like to get you a key elements. This is the key element oracle. Okay. Key element oracle. Get you. Okay. So you have the key elements. That's funny. Okay. And this is about things being amplified. That's what it is. That's another word for what's happening right now. Energies will be amplified. So be very mindful of, what you're getting yourself involved with, and what you're bringing in. So when you combine all of the elements of nature into who you are, magic happens. This is the second time you've had magic come in. Trust this lucky card to show you everything is in alignment to expand. Think world card, right? Think world card. And now is the time to embark on an incredible journey by merging your past, present, and future self as a multi-dimensional person. Yes. That is that King of Wands and the Hermit in reverse. It is. It's like, you are still king, queen status. It's just, how are you going to make that work now in this next phase of your life, this part of your life? You have all that wisdom, that hermit energy there, right? It's like, how are you going to utilize that though? Because everything that's happened up till this point is preparing you for this next moment, okay? So none of it was a waste. And that's why I don't spend time regretting things, because it's all helpful in some way. It'll help me, teach me what I shouldn't do, what I should do, what I don't want, that sort of thing. What I do want. All right. And let me get, so many beautiful decks to choose from. Let's get this is a mindful or mind info card. It's by Shishui. All right. Whoa, we have this right here. I saw it. What is it? Protect. All right. So it says, you're being asked to protect yourself and your energy. It's okay to want to give to others, which you do effortlessly. It's important, though, that you set healthy boundaries with your energy before doing so. Now is the time to get some protection in place. Again, grounding exercises. Maybe you're learning something yourself, like Reiki or some other energy work that could maybe help with this. Maybe it's crystals and things that you're utilizing. And then we have open up. So it's interesting. You have protect and open up. So this is really making me think of like online accounts and things too, and your privacy. And so making sure that you're not giving information away, that sort of thing. And watch out for those spam calls. There's a lot of calls now too that are happening where they'll call you and ask for information. All right. So make sure you're not doing that, or they just want to get your voice recorded or something. You giving that info. So make sure you're not doing that. And this is you're being asked to open your heart to another, to let down your walls and trust that they want what's best for you. This could be your angels too, Libra. So your life will open up in wonderful ways once you decide to open up, taking that step, right? So again, we're really getting told to open up and really, but it's being smart about it, right? Open up, be smart about it, protecting yourself, setting boundaries so we can open up, but then it's like, set the boundaries too. And the last you're being asked to fully believe in yourself and your dreams. It's time for that idea that lived inside your heart to be brought into the world so others can benefit from it. Believe that you can bring it to life, and you will do exactly that. All right, there's a better look at it. Okay, and we'll get you a crystal card, a lovely crystal card. Oh, you know what? Because we have that moon energy coming in, I want to get a moon energy or a moon message for you. Okay, we're going to use Queen of the Moon Oracle. Okay. Queen of the Moon Oracle. Then well, first let's do the crystal card, and then we'll end on the. I wish Britta Bowman would put out a crystal deck. She does a great job, and I just really love her for that. Let's see. Maybe let's get 2 or 3 of these actually. This is the Daily Crystal Inspiration Deck. You have fluorite, find peace within. That's rainbow fluorite, one of my personal favorites. It's the Stone of Wisdom. You have pink opal. Hey, one of our birthstones if you're born in October. Be kind to yourself. And you have apatite. Get out of your comfort zone. What do you know? It's like it ties right into the reading. All right. Okay. Let's go right ahead here. And now we're doing Queen of the Moon. Queen of the Moon. Oh, that's the book. I'm going to do that. Queen of the Moon Oracle. Oh, if you enjoy this reading, please do consider liking, subscribing, leaving a comment, becoming a member if you'd like, and check out the other channel. All right, so you have Assessing, First Quarter Moon, card 9. Beautiful card here. All right, so, you know, assessing. So with this card, there's a message of, you know, assessing your current position, like we've been talking about, and just making sure that you're seeing everything so that you're seeing, you know, blind spots and all that, and that you're honest with yourself and others. Okay. So sometimes there's a hard decision and that is the best decision. Okay. So this is about you being able to assess and move quickly based on whatever your assessment turns out to be. All right. So this is about you beginning a journey and, you know, about what you're going to do next. Maybe you've made a decision or you're close to it. You've walked the path for some time. And this is about you understanding every journey is a wise action. So within every journey, it's wise to assess action, like I said, to map it out. So this is interesting because this is what we've been talking about this whole reading. And that's the energy that's coming with this card. Okay. So sometimes you might feel like like you've gone too far in order to turn back, and we just settle for what doesn't really suit us. But if you have the courage to go back, you know, or to even change paths, right? To have something that's a little more in alignment with you, then you could find something much better. You could be creating something much better. And yeah, this is about, you know, that assessment having a high payoff if we do it. So taking that time to reflect and before we move forward with the action. Okay. And it's like, yes, take your time, but at the same time, the goal is, as you're taking that time, to really put you in a place where you feel good about your decision that you're going to make next as far as taking action. And remember, inaction is also action. Well, it's not an action, but it's inaction is still a decision, right? A choice has been made if you're deciding not to act. So just ask yourself, you know, do you still want certain things? You know, has your plan changed? Do you still want that same result? Do you still want to be where you are, doing what you're doing, with who? You know, these are all questions that can help guide us as we map out our new next chapter. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Libra, and I do hope this reading helped. And thank you to all of you who give back with super thanks and all that. I definitely appreciate it. It's never expected, but it's always appreciated. So thank you so much. Bye-bye.